Do not redeem! Do not redeem!
Yo, I got to give a huge round of applause to Elon because he just did one of the craziest moves in Twitter history, and it is the funniest thing ever. Look, I know you watched the intro clip. I know there's a screaming Indian, and it all makes complete sense because, well, as it turns out, a lot of the accounts that are gaining a lot of traction on Twitter and have been, and some of the larger leftist accounts, and even some political accounts, are in foreign countries. And it's to the point where even the left is making fun of it because, like, you can see Kyle Kalinske here. I am an American. Yes, I like Hitler. And it's literally an Indian dude on the internet. Are they slowly becoming anti-immigration? Is that slowly happening? I mean, realistically, probably not, but it's actually kind of funny to watch it happen. Democratic Socialist Party of America, based in Portugal. Not America, not even Canada. Like I could at least understand Canada. Like, okay, there's somebody in Canada trying to like make an account to like influence America, which I mean is kind of shitty, and I think they should have a JDAM dropped on their house. But you know, I also think Pinochet did nothing wrong, so take a grain of salt on that one. But we can jump over to this one, Native American Soul, one of the huge accounts that's just going all out like white people are evil and they're taking stolen land and living on it and fighting for Native Americans, is in Bangladesh. Bangladesh. Not even American. Like there isn't even a cope like, okay, maybe it's Mexico, maybe it's in America, maybe it's in Canada. No. None of that. Bangladesh. And these aren't like small accounts with like 300 or 400 followers. You know, we can go over to the general here. Constitutionalist, patriot, ethnically American. Hold on, let's just click on where you're from there, buddy. From Turkey. Turkey. Yeah, I hate to say it, but the only turkey in America happens during Thanksgiving. Yeah, so fuck you, buddy. You know, I find it funny that all these accounts, whether it's left wing or right wing, are completely out of the country. And I know Andy No's got a nice little compilation of all the accounts, or starting to get all the accounts. I mean, we can see like Pakistan, Nigeria, Eastern Europe, non-EU. Eastern Europe, non-EU. That's like Ukraine and Russia. Yeah, it's like Ukraine and Russia. But MAGA nation. You know, fan Trump army, South Asia. You know, it's funny, we get Bangladesh and India, but somehow it's South Asia. It kind of makes me think it's like Pakistan. Like, is Trump army in Pakistan? You know, we have Ivanka Trump, which was had 1 million followers. The account's suspended now, but was based in Nigeria. Look at this one. Proud Democrat, professional MAGA hunter. I have TV at TDS, based in Kenya. Look, we've got an America First account, another one in Bangladesh. Now this one got me. White House Levitt, Carolyn Levitt, a fan account in Hong Kong, in China. I would love to see the Democrat cope on this one, because now are they going to be like, no, China's interfering with the American elections. We must go to war with China. Like, is that the next step? I mean, if it is, it's like, okay, let's pretend they're right with it. Let's just go ahead and deal with China now. Like, that would be the greatest thing for America, is to watch the Democrats go full anti-China because they're interfering with American elections. I am all for that. But yeah, I mean, based in Hong Kong, connected via US App Store, that's nothing surprising there, considering you have to be a government agent to get out of the internet in China and connect to the rest of the world. It kind of makes sense that it's someone in China working for the government, trying to influence politics, and they're the only ones let out in America. Like, it completely makes sense. Like, when you actually think about it, I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory, but if you see an account that's in China and you see it in your American feed and it's being posted out of China, guess what? They're a government agent. Normal people aren't allowed on the actual internet, okay? Now, I'm going to take all this with a grain of salt. I am going to take all of these with a grain of salt. No, they're all obviously not wrong. A lot of them are going to be very true. But shout out to the Lotus Eaters, because they kind of prove that you can change your location by turning on a VPN. Now, granted, who the hell is turning on a VPN in the US and going to fucking Bangladesh? Absolutely nobody, because you don't need to, and Bangladesh has shitty internet and is full of scammers. So, yeah, this was unexpected. How is X working this out? Do we have a First Amendment protections now? Can we get a green card? Because they set their location to the US. And here, date joins September 2020 in India. So yes, there are some problems. Now that I've shit all over how many accounts calling them all Jeets and Pakistanis and Chinese spies. Yes, it's a little bit of an issue. Twitter needs to figure out how they're doing this. And I suspect, look, this is just completely off the top random here. I suspect that over the years, IPs have changed and have been leased out to different places, and some of this stuff has changed over the years, and now we have IPs that are showing that they're now in India when they didn't used to be. I completely agree that that can be an issue, and then, of course, VPNs. But, I mean, the reality is that there's so many large accounts that are based in foreign countries that are literally just stirring shit in America for views because, well, Twitter pays out. Fuck, who did it? I'm trying to remember who actually did. There was a almost like a mini documentary series where they tracked that Indians were scamming Twitter's monetization system to get paid so they could all buy food. Like because I mean, let's be real here. They're fucking poor. Food's not that expensive. It's relatively cheap. You don't need to make $1,000 to buy a bunch of food. You need to make like 50 or 20, and you can buy a shit ton of food. And it turned out a bunch of the Indian communities were quite literally just viewing each other's posts and retweeting and liking and resubbing to each other and creating this this nice little bubble of scamming Twitter to get the views and get the paycheck so they could buy whatever the fuck they wanted to. I say food, but realistically, you're buying whatever the fuck they wanted to. They were probably buying PCs so they can create more scam call centers, if we're being completely honest about that one. But I mean, it just goes to show that Twitter's monetization is completely fucking broken and is creating more issues than it's worth by allowing Nigeria to influence the U.S. Well, I say U.S., but U.S. politics, U.S. people. Yeah, it makes sense. It does make sense when you think about it for more than 30 seconds. So please don't be brain dead on this one. But I thought it was interesting that you can see how much of all of these major accounts on Twitter are not based in the country that they're advocating for. You know, and I don't have a problem with a person who admits they're like, oh yeah, I'm from Japan. I want Donald Trump. Donald Trump, good. Well, look, we're electing our female Donald Trump. She's going to put the fucking screws to China. Good, cool, base Japanese dude. But the dude pretending to be a Native American and just stirring shit who lives in Bangladesh, fuck that dude. Hit his house with a Tomahawk missile. Do it. I want to see a cruise missile hit him live, okay? But I mean, look at this one. This is a perfect example. John Aziz, British Palestinian. Thank you. Yeah, see, that's okay. When you say you're actually from somewhere else, nobody has a problem. It's when you're pretending to be an American to stir shit. No, fuck you. You should be counted as a war criminal. Like, okay? But yeah, though, this was kind of funny to look over. Guys, leave your thoughts in the comments section. While you're there, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. Until the next one, guys, be easy like Sleazy. Are you tired of that boring, bland coffee? The generic shill coffee? The generic no-name coffee? Well, check this out. We have the Dragon's Treasure tea today. Now, here at the Dragon's Treasure, you will find teas for everybody's taste. Everything you could possibly imagine, including soaps. That's right, you know you stink at the end of the day, so make sure you check out those soaps. They're actually pretty nice. I would recommend them, especially for your convention goers. This is something you desperately need. But wait, there's more. we have the Dragon's Treasure coffee. Now, this isn't your normal dropship coffee here. This is the Dragon Treasure special. Here we have a beautiful blend of different coffees to fulfill all your taste bud needs. But wait, there's even more. Use the promo code Sleazy Society and get a 10% discount on your order. That's right, guys. Be like me. Be a good Jew. Get a nice little discount while you're at it. Shop at the Dragon's Treasure. And did I mention that every bag of tea comes with a hot waifu sticker on it? Save those, collect them, trade them. I don't care what you do with them, but just buy the Dragon's Treasure tea.